What's up YouTube, Global G Media Productions here, and today I've got a deck profile for windups. I took this deck to locals today, and I did absolutely horrible, as one would expect, but I thought I would just profile it anyways. So, start off the monsters. 2 Magician. Magician's your main guy, the combo starter, your starter card mainly. It's integral to all your big OTK pushes, and the Magician Shark combo is still decent. The Shark is also integral to your OTKs. It's just being able to put a free 3, 4, or 5 on board whenever you summon another guy is pretty good. And just the fact that it can be so versatile for making exceeds. Then 3 Rat, he's your revival, the recovery, also integral to the combos, but yeah, this card, I've actually been considering cutting it down to 2 as of late, mainly because I draw it in my opening hands more than I would like to. You don't really want to see this in your opening hand, you more so want to be able to summon it off of other things or just have it late game, because when you open it in the first hand, then you just don't have any ways to get other dudes in the graveyard unless you have like a really good hand of like Brilliant Fusion, Magician, or other combinations of cards that will get windups into your graveyard for this to be used. So something to consider. And then Tomb Rabbit. Like I've said in the past, you don't need 3 Rabbit anymore. Most of the time nowadays it's just a brick card. Again, it's something that you just want to summon off Magician to be used as a combo piece, not really something that you want to draw in normal summon. Then for the one-ofs, I'm playing 1 Warrior and 1 Windup Knight. So yeah, you'll see that the windup ratios are like exactly the same as my last list. But Warrior is, again, for the Invoker play, your only Invoker target, but really important for your combos. And then Windup Knight is an in-engine target for Brilliant Fusion. So say if you open like Mediocre and you open like a Rat and a Brilliant Fusion and say like a Shark or something, and you didn't really like open that well, so you can send this instead of a Trick Clown off your Brilliant Fusion to summon the Seraph Knight. So then you can summon this off the Rat and then do stuff with that. So it's kind of cool. Its effect is like totally irrelevant, so you don't really need to know what it does. Then a new addition to the deck, I'm playing 3 Predaplant Orpheus Scorpio along with the Darlingtona Cobra. This is really good. It allows you to pretty much be able to search for Brilliant Fusion, which is now this deck's pretty much only win condition. Just because of the amount of power that Brilliant Fusion and Seraph Knight add to the deck. Being able to normal summon twice, being able to normal summon like Rat and a Magician in the same turn. After you've gone off your Magician combos, being able to summon a Rat and make another additional Exceed is pretty strong. And these are pretty good. I drew this a lot more than I should have, but these have since replaced Terratop off the new list. Then I'm still playing 2 Hat Trickers. Hat Tricker acts as a sort of pseudo Windup Shark, and the fact that it's just another free level 4 you can put on the board to exceed with while you're in the middle of your combos. In some of these combos, Hat Tricker and Shark are both interchangeable, but then Magician Shark, the combo, this is, you still need the 2 Shark. This cannot replace Shark in that combo, but this is still really good. And then another new addition to the deck is 2 copies of Photon Thrasher. So with Zoo being like still the best deck, you want to be able to have something that's able to bait the Trident. So like say you want to hold your Brilliant Fusion and your Magicians so they don't get popped by this. So this is basically just a free beater to put on the board so you can just swing onto the Trident. And they're either forced to let the Trident die, which means that you'll have another guy to combo off with, or they're going to be forced to pop this, and then mid phase 2 you can kind of put up a board. So this is pretty good. It's replaced, this has replaced, what's it called? Performapal Hip Hippo. I started to realize that Hip Hippo was more of a brick than it needed to be. Then I'm still playing these two for the Brilliant Fusion for combos. Then the only hand traps I'm playing are 2 Ghost Ogres and a Max C. Ghost Ogres, again, good versus Zoo, diagram, whatever, and then this is just Max C. Then my spell cards are just like, wow. It's actually like a lot of monsters. Totally didn't realize that. But 3 Wind Up Factory. This is your starter card, being able to search all your guys. The cool thing to do is just normal summoning Rabbit, activating its effect, searching, and then having Brilliant Fusion to normal summon whatever you searched is kind of cool. 3 Brilliant Fusion. This is the best card in the deck. Absolutely. This card allows you to just OTK a lot more than you could without it. Actually, this, the Photon Thrasher and this, along with another monster in your hand, is an OTK. So that's kind of cool. You don't really, like, you can play cards that you really don't need to get into your wind-up cards to be able to OTK, which I'll show that combo at the end of the video. Then 3 Forbidden Chalice. Chalice is just really good versus pretty much Zoo. 3 Space Typhoon. You can't afford to discard cards in this deck, so you want to play Space Typhoon. It's the best alternative. Like, all your cards are essential in your hand. None of them do anything in their graveyards, so you really just can't discard. Then 2 Dark Holes, 1 Raigeki for the removal, so you can clear boards and OTKs, as this deck has no good going first play. And then the last card I'm playing is 1 Rota to search the Photon Thrashers. So that's it for the main deck. It is 41 cards. You could cut it down to 40, like cut the Rota or something. I just really wanted to be able to play just the proper ratios, because I didn't want to like randomly play 1 Ghost Ogre or something along those lines. As you can see, there's also no Instant Fusion. I felt that Instant Fusion was not, I guess, worthy of being put in the deck without Norden. Norden was just super strong. 1 Seraph Knight for your Brilliant Fusion. That's it for the fusions. For the rank 3s, there's 1 Invoker to summon the Wind-Up Warrior, 1 Levier for combos with, what's it called, Wind-Up Rabbit, 1 Zen Mains. This actually comes up sometimes versus Zoo. It's good for Dridents. Like, it can't really, like, pop it. They're only out as a Whiptail, so that's cool. And then 1 Mosey Rhythm to get over slightly bigger things. And then the 4s, Papal Operative, this is for your combo. 1 Gaga Samurai for more OTKs. Emerald to put back combo pieces. Dwellers, just good. Castel is also pretty good. Then I'm playing Utopia, then Prime, and the Lightning. So what you can do with these is by putting this onto it, you will have enough materials for Lightning to activate its effect twice. So you can summon this with a Shark Fortress up, and then Shark Fortress this to make it attack twice. And if your opponent has like 2 monsters, you're attacking over 2 monsters with 5,000 damage, which is pretty cool. And then you can also, if you have this on board, this is cool versus Zoo to put their monsters in attack position, because they're all like really super low to attack. So you can just put them in attack and then attack over them with this for like 5,000, which is pretty good. Then the aforementioned Shark Fortress for OTKs, and then 1 Durandal on the off chance that you're forced to go first. So that's it for the profile. I will show off the combo. So with these two, really, it's like all you need is these 2 and another monster. assuming your opponent has a clear board, nothing to interrupt you. This will just be your blank monster because it doesn't matter what monster it is. So what you do is you special summon the Thrasher. Zoom out a tiny bit. Then normal summon the Cobra. Activate its effect, sending whatever this is to summon your Darlingtona Cobra. Activate this effect to search Brilliant Fusion. Then activate your Brilliant Fusion. Zoom out a bit more. Brilliant Fusion will send Garnet and Trick Clown. Summon the Seraphionite. Activate, perform a Trick Clown's effect, summon it back from the grave. Then you will use these two as materials for MX Saber Invoker. Activate MX Saber Invoker's effect, detaching whatever, doesn't really matter, to summon your Wind Up Warrior. Then you'll activate Wind Up Warrior's effect, targeting himself to increase his level by 1. Then exceed these two for Shark Fortress. And then, depending on what rank 4 you really want, you need something with at least, let's see, there's 4,064. So you need something with at least 2,000 attack for exactly a game. So if you needed to cast something away, then Shark Fortress target itself to attack, then you could do it. Or my math might be a little wrong, but you can't just like summon out a random weak dude. So like if you needed to, you could summon this. You could summon, like if your opponent has monsters on board that you need to clear, you can summon this, use this, and it can attack for both of them for a lot. So that's kind of cool thing you can do just for you know, OTKing if you didn't draw any your wind-up cards. There's still combos that you can do. Just like these two cards are, or this in this deck is just really good. So that's a cool combo that you can do. I guess if you yeah, I'll show the Magician Shark combo again because it's been probably years since most people have seen it. So for the Wind-Up Magician combo, you're going to need a Magician and a Shark, or Wind-Up Factories. So you're going to need, so either one of these. So for simplicity's sake, we'll do just assume you had 2 Sharks. So what you do, you normal Magician, special summon Shark. Magician's effect will activate. I'll make that your hand. So summon the Wind-Up Rat. And then you'll overlay these two. For your Papilloperative, activate Papilloperative effect. Make sure you detach the Magician, which is important to move this to attack. Then activate Rat's effect, moving him to defense, summoning Magician. Then since Magician was special summoned, you can summon a Shark. Magician's effect activates once again. And there's a lot of variation on what you can summon here. But for this, we will be summoning a Wind-Up Rabbit. Then you're going to overlay these two for MX Saber Invoker. Use MX Saber Invoker's effect. You probably want to detach this because it's better if you draw a rat later. If you don't OTK, then you'd rather be summoning this off of the rat. To summon out the Wind-Up Warrior. And then you activate Shark's effect, targeting itself. And then, oh yeah, this comes out in defense. To increase its level, and then Warrior's effect to increase its own level. Another thing that you could have done is when you summon the Rabbit. You could have chose to banish the Magician if you wanted to. I prefer to leave it on the field most of the time, but just to have it again for next turn. Then you overlay 4 Shark Fortress. Move all that over to the side. Shark Fortress's effect targeting itself, and this is let's see, 48, 69, 75, 85 damage. So it's more than game, which is another cool combo. Just a bit more rambling. This deck doesn't really die after links. Because you can play Gofu, which allows you to, you summon the 2 tokens, do whatever with the tokens to make a Link Spider, and then you I don't know what it calls, but you send the Gofu and the Link Spider to the graveyard to summon Decode Talker, and that's 3 extra deck spaces. Or you could also, again, Brilliant Fusion is like a free rank link something. Just send the Trick Clown and the Seraph Knight after you've normal summoned and done all that. So, yeah, that's a thing. That means that you just, for Magician Shark combo, you have to, get it, have the Gofu up before, but, yeah, I just wanted to get this list out before links came out and killed the deck. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment the video, tell me what you think, like the video, and subscribe if you've not already. And as always, thank you guys for watching.